Alright, y'all, I got another classic 1965 Ford Mustang convertible. Let's go ahead and get right into it. You see that it's finished in this beautiful, kind of like a taupe color. We're just gonna go ahead and get into it. Wheels are brand new, so are the tires. So you got brand new setup there. Paint and body's in pretty decent shape. Eventually you probably will want to paint just because of some of the marks, but I can assure you that's probably the only thing that you're going to be worried about possibly on this car. And it's still driver's quality, to be honest. As we look down the side, no dents or waves to point out. Top is in great condition. You'll see that later on in the video. As we look at the trunk, give you a little bit better vision of that color. Trunk appears to be properly aligned. I don't see any paint chips or anything where it closes at. Chrome looks beautiful. Bumper is nice and straight. No pitting, no rust there. As we look down the driver's side, again, rear quarter looks pretty solid. No big waves or dents. Everything's exactly where it's supposed to be. Front windshield is nice and solid. We have no cracks, no rock chips. And these are some of the things I was talking about with the paint. You can tell they tried to touch it up. Wrong color though. And then something got caught there. And the majority of your blemishes are going to be on the hood. So we got a couple of scratches right here. Again, my personal opinion, she's more than welcome to be driven the way that it sits. But if you're looking for a show car, eventually you probably want to repaint. But as we go through this car, you're going to see where all of the money has been spent. We got LED lights, of course. Front bumper solid. Chrome looks good. No dents, no rust. And the grille looks beautiful. Let's go ahead. Man, I do this every time. There we go. So we got 289. This motor has been gone through. Everything is almost new in it. It's been resealed. We got a roller rocker cam, new distributor. You can see the spark plug wires, new water pump, new fuel pump, new power steering, new alternator. Of course, you see you got a new radiator as well, and new master cylinder brake booster. Almost every single thing under the hood is brand new. You can see that the engine bay has been cleaned up too. It's been painted a satin black. Super clean underneath. All the wiring is new as far as for the horn. I want to say they did a whole new engine wiring harness kit, but I'm gonna be honest, I'm not 100% sure, but you can still just tell all of the wiring is new. So that's one of the first spots where all your money went to. The motor, super strong motor. You'll see once we get it on the rack underneath, the disc brakes, the rear end, and the trans as well. Interior is beautiful as well. Checking out this rear seat. No rips, no tears, no stains. Beautiful. We do have new carpet. And then your front driver's seat. Again, beautiful condition. And as we check out the jams are solid. No rust or anything there to point out. Your door jambs look beautiful as well. You can tell that the leather inside has been redone. And since this is just painted metal, of course that looks stock. Looking at the dash, no cracks, no warping, looks beautiful. Aftermarket Bluetooth radio, aftermarket gauges, and everything works, which we'll see on the test drive. Let me get over to the passenger side. I guess I need to pop the trunk too, forgot about that. Here's your passenger side view. More of the same. Again, the inside of the door has been redone. The outside is just that painted, metal. So jambs look nice and solid. And again, there's your passenger seat. So interior, not gonna say it's flawless, but it's in excellent condition. Really nothing to be done there. Trunk nice and clean, just stock, nothing really to point out here. Obviously it's painted to match the exterior of the vehicle. Pans look beautiful, as well as the rails. So you see nice and solid, which we'll check out underneath as well once we get it on the rack. And then just left the book in there from all the disc brake conversion. All right, let me shut everything and we'll get on. Let's go ahead and get this started. As you can hear, that 289 rumbles to life. All gauges are working. Radio clearly working. Let me turn that off or down. We got oil pressure, we got voltage. We'll see if the temp comes up, of course. Mileage read 77,355. Horn is not working. We got a full tank of gas. We normally throw that 40 in there. Lights are on, so I can see them reflecting off. You'll see them later on in the video, but it's actually pretty dope because we have like just the rings for daytime. I know you guys can see in the back of the truck, and then you got your regular headlights, so it's kind of dope. Left turn signal, right turn signal. You guys can see them and see them in the what's the name as well. And wipers. One thing I always disliked about Mustangs is you got to get the wiper time set because it'll stay up if not. As you guys can tell, obviously we got a custom exhaust under here as well. 289 sounds good. Sounds like it's got a mild cam, nothing crazy. Alright, go ahead. Alright, speedometer is coming up. Alignment feels solid because the wheel feels not stiff, but you know how you want it to be, nice and sporty. It's not loose. Disc brakes at all four corners. Pedal is a little tiny bit soft, but you know it's kind of normal when doing these disc brake conversions. Nothing crazy, and what I mean by soft, I mean is you can get on it easy. Brakes were solid though, no issues there. Let me get lined up. Hands off the wheel. She's actually tracking straight, so alignment feels good. Little tiny bit of play in the steering wheel, way less than what's normal for this time period for sure. Also forgot to point out, you got some aftermarket speakers in the kick panels right down there, plus the ones in the rear. So once we kind of get away from this truck, I'll open it up just a little bit. But again, speedometer is working. And speed is, I'm sorry, temp is coming up as well. We're somewhere in the 140 to 150 range now, so it's definitely coming up. Definitely is pulling. You know, that was a quick little 45 burst, so she's got more than enough power for sure to get sideways. No crazy sounds. I don't hear any belt rubbing, squealing, windows shaking in the doors. Suspension feels pretty solid. Of course, in these Mustangs, if you've never driven one, you know, they drive like sports cars, so they're a little bit on the firmer side. They're not meant to be, you know, luxury and soft, so as expected. Not overly harsh though, but they are smaller, sportier vehicles. I'm gonna kind of open this up a little bit here. Great day to have the top down right before it rains. Like I said, she sounds good and she's shifting extra smooth as well. So I'm gonna get back and get her on the rack so we can check out. All right, y'all, so we got this thing up on the rack, and again, I'm about to show you again where all of the money has been spent on this car. So the rear bumper looks solid, chrome is good, no rusting, no dents, paint looks good. We do have a new gas tank, you can clearly tell. The rear suspension is all new, you can tell by the hardware, and obviously as we move down. Of course, again, disc brakes in the rear, both sides, and then we got a new quick performance 9-inch. Not 100% sure on the gears, but again, brand new Ford 9-inch, super clean. The exhaust has been done all the way through. I don't know what these are. Accelerator, yeah, accelerator mufflers. Let's go down the right side first, going down the passenger side. Frame and everything looks beautiful, nice and straight. You can tell it has the factory undercoating on it, but still looks solid. And then coming down the driver's side, again, nice and straight, no soft spots, no welds. long tube headers. You can see those are brand new as well. Transmission has been gone through. You can tell how clean it is, that's new as well. No leaks from the oil or trans pan. We do have disc brakes up in the front, and then you can tell the tie rods are new, the spindles are new, the control arms are new, the springs, everything. I'm gonna keep going. We got new fuel lines and brake lines from the front to the rear. Obviously we got a new sway bar. You can see all the new wires, new starter. Almost everything is new on this car. I'm telling you, like I said, you can tell where all the money went for sure. No leaks or anything. Trying to make sure I get everything so you guys can really see. All of the suspension has been touched, all of the hardware, like I said, the spindles, everything. There's literally nothing you can do as far as upgrading everything because it's all new. There's your front view. Again, bumpers nice and straight, no cracks, nice and solid. We get down this passenger side. Wheels and wheel wells are new. You see that these brakes fill it up. I'm sorry, wheels and tires are new. As you move underneath, body is nice and straight on this side. Nothing to really point out there. Again, rear quarters nice and solid. Let's get over here to the driver's side. Looks nice and good. Got a little bit of bubbling right here on this driver door. Nothing crazy at all. Super solid. Go ahead and let this top up. Let me make sure I got this unsnapped. There we go. Top is in excellent condition. I didn't notice any rips or anything anywhere. Plastic solid top. And again, let's get you guys so you can see these LED lights. Let me put them on the rings only. There we go. There you go. So if you guys are interested in this 65, give us a call, 256-801-4409. Check us out at Rolling Museums on the website and Instagram. As always, appreciate you watching. Make sure to like, comment, subscribe.